I used to watch my father. My father was a mechanic, and he would always he was always concerned about his tools. And if one of us would borrow one of his tools, if we didn't bring it back or we didn't put it back in its proper place, he would have a fit. My father, he would have a fit if we moved that tool and we didn't put it back. And when he had to do his job, and he goes to do a job, and he didn't have the tool, see what I'm saying? So, and the tool was misplaced, he would get upset because he didn't have the proper tool to do the job, because we have misplaced one of the tools. And I would know, without the proper tool, you just can't. Just can't do the job. The job will not get complete. It will not be finished. It will not be finished. It's so funny now. It's so funny. It's so funny. So I watched a guy do a job one time, and he brought so many tools. And I started to question if he knew what he was doing. You can have a lot of tools and not know how to use them. One thing I developed over the years, when I would go to do a job, I got good at knowing which tool to bring.
All right.
It didn't make sense for me to load my truck up with all the unnecessary things, because it takes longer to do the job, because you spend more of your time trying to find the proper tool. So I learned now, like, what are you going to do with that bag? I got what I need in this bag. Experience has taught me that I only need this tool for this job. And so all of the other stuff is just unnecessary. I'm just carrying an extra load. And so the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, they're one. It's only three, but they're one. And tell somebody, it's enough to get the job. It's enough to get the job done. And you don't need that extra stuff. It's enough to get the job done. It's enough to get the job done. It's enough to get the job done. All you need now, you got the Father, you got the Holy Spirit, you got the Holy Ghost. You got the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's enough to get the job done. Those are the tools that you need to get the job done. Yes, to get the job done. You can build with those tools. Your spiritual, we talked about it being a spiritual wall. Now, I know we use the natural. We use the Nehemiah and the physical wall that he built. But it's the wall I'm talking about. It's a spiritual wall, because we wrestle not against flesh and blood now, but against principalities, strongholds, and high places. And there's some things that has to be brought down. Yes. And building that spiritual wall. Yes, building that spiritual wall. Once you get that wall complete, come on. I know some of us are still constructing that wall, but once we get that wall complete, you can't stop working on that wall. You know, there's some things missing. You know, in that wall. You got to continue to construct that wall until that wall is complete.
Yes.
Until that wall is complete. And when adversity comes, or when confusion comes, if your wall is complete, you got something that'll take care of the job. Get the job. It's a fence built around you. Okay, can I just go to Job for a second? I don't know how to turn there. I just want to talk about Job. God asked the devil, "Have you considered? Have you considered my servant who?
Job.
Have you considered?" This is God and the devil having a conversation. Can I tell you that there's a time when God and the enemy is having a conversation about you? Can I let you know that? You're that special. You're that important that they'll have a conversation. And God asked Job. God asked the devil, "Have you considered my servant?" Watch this, Job. But he said, "Yes, I have." As a matter of fact, I have considered. I have considered Job. But he says that there's a wall. There's a wall around Job. There's a wall, and I can't penetrate it. It was a wall that, you couldn't see it naturally, but the devil could see it. It was a spiritual wall around Job, and the enemy could see it, even when nobody else could see. Job's friends couldn't see the wall. His children couldn't see the wall. Isn't it amazing how the enemy saw the wall? The devil saw the wall. He said, ain't no, and God told the devil, ain't nobody liking this. Ain't nobody liking this. busy. That's what he told him. I consider him. God said, ain't nobody like Job. He said, no, ain't nobody like him. He said, there's nobody like you like God. There's nobody like him. There's nobody like him. But he said, if you take the wall away.
Take it away. Go ahead.
If you take the wall away. He doesn't know that Job had a powerful wall. He had a wall that the enemy couldn't penetrate. And that's the wall we have to build. We have to build a wall that the enemy can't penetrate. He can't get in from the side. He can't get in from the back. He can't, okay. He said, I'll come to your children. You can't get in. You can't get in through my children. You can't get in through my husband. You can't get in through my wife. This wall is built and it's solid. And there are no breaches in this wall. There's no cracks in this wall. See, with a crack, sometimes somebody can slip in, or sometimes the crack will enlarge itself. It's not Job's wall. Can't get in. I considered him, but I can't get in. And God said there's nobody like him. He's an upright man. He escheweth evil. He won't sin against me. Job was a man that wouldn't sin against God. Can I tell you today, if Job could do it without the comforter, I'm here to tell you, you can do it with the comforter. It says that the Old Testament prophets, they long for the day that, I like this, that they long for the day that we live in. Moses longed for you. Moses longed to sit in that seat because he longed to be able to have the Holy Spirit living on the inside. They didn't have that opportunity. They had to go to God. They had to make sacrifices. They had to kill a lamb. They had to cut out blood. They had to spread blood just to get God's attention. And Moses said, I'm waiting for the day. You don't have to, it won't take no blood. There's an ultimate lamb that's going to come. They saw the lamb. And Moses saw the lamb. Jeremiah saw the lamb. David saw the lamb. If they saw the lamb, we have the lamb. We have what they were seeking.